What's up, bros and hoes, guys and gals, dudes and dudettes? How's it going? Muzzafuzza here, bringing you some more COD BO2, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. You know and love it. Hopefully you love it. If you don't love it, don't play it. That's my recommendation. Just personally, don't like it, don't play it. That's pretty basic. But what's up, guys? Muzzafuzza here. I don't really want to talk about video games too much. I'll get into it a little bit because it kind of relates to what I want to talk about. But I want to talk about the title of this video, which is usually like the main idea of the video. I try to sum it up in the title. And that is being distracted from what's important. So, first of all, what's important to you? Because what's important to you is probably different than what's important to me, and what's important to your parents, and what's important to your friends, and your relatives, and your family, and yada yada yada, you know the deal. So what's important to me, first of all, family, friends, pretty basic stuff, experience, life experience, quality of life, having a better life every year, things like this. Like, these are important to me. These are important to how I look at my life and how I look at my achievements and my goals and my aspirations and just basically what you want to do with your life, what you want to do with the limited time you have here on this planet. And speaking of this planet, the people that live on this planet are capable of some pretty badass stuff. I think most people are aware of this. If you consume any amount of media, whether you watch TV or go on the internet or play video games or whatever it is, you know that people make some badass artwork. And the guy on this map, this big statue in the middle of this map, is just part of that. Like, I think all of the Call of Duty maps have gotten better every year, every new Call of Duty, and the artwork gets better, and thus the maps get better. The gameplay hopefully gets better. Sometimes it takes a step behind, as we've seen in previous Call of Duty games, but now I'm just getting off on tangents. This tends to happen when I talk about random things, but to get back on the main subject, getting distracted from what really matters, what matters to you is up to you. That's really the main point of this commentary and the point that I'm trying to get across to you guys, but it's a point that a lot of people struggle with because there's a lot of other things that come into play when you have a normal life. Like, you have parents, you have family, you have friends, you have people that put you up to different expectations, and they want different things out of you. And sometimes you can't meet those expectations, sometimes you can, sometimes you put up with it for a little while, but for the most part, like, it's completely up to you, especially once you're an adult, and the age of being an adult is different in every country, but it's 18 in the United States, and once you're 18 in the United States, you are responsible for yourself. You got to take care of yourself, you got to find your own job, you got to pay your own bills, and your parents can kick you out of their house if they want to. That's just kind of how it goes, and that's the reality of things. That's the sad truth of things. That's what a lot of people probably are uncomfortable to talk about, because some people don't have such easy lives as myself, and I consider myself super lucky. I have an awesome life. I've had the internet for a long time. I've had TV when I used to watch TV. I don't watch TV anymore. But I try to keep myself not so distracted from the things that are important to me and focus on the things that are important to me and continue working on them. And, like, when you play video games a lot, that can be a struggle because you got to decide between game time and girlfriend time, or game time and friends time. You got to decide when you're gonna like, enjoy your life and have fun and just relax and have a good time, and when you're gonna work on things and when you're gonna put in effort and put in things that may be difficult, but you have to do them anyways. And I've been in the position where I feel like I played way too much video games, like I was playing video games way too often, and I was playing them more than I was taking care of what I needed to take care of, which is, like, you know, cleaning up after yourselves, taking care of yourselves, like pretty basic stuff. But when you have the ability to get lazy, like when you have the opportunity to get lazy, people will get lazy, and you won't even stop playing Call of Duty to feed yourself, or you won't stop playing Call of Duty to get outside once in a day. Some people play video games way too much. Like, there's so many different levels to this. It depends on what type of game you're playing too, but if there's any point to this commentary, it's just don't get distracted from what's important to you, and remember that you have the free will to decide what's important to you and to give meaning to what you want to work on the most. And, like, it's super easy to get distracted from your goals, your ambitions, your schoolwork, your work life, your career, your parents, your family, your friends. All that stuff is super important, but a lot of people just throw it off to the wayside and think, no, I'll deal with that later. Right now I just want to play 12 hours straight of video games. And I don't know, I feel like if I could affect one person's life, then it's worth it. So that's just my 2 cents on the subject. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. This has been Muzzafuzza, and I'll see you later.